Chris, just another tight one down the stretch.
Yeah.
What did you see from your guys responding in an adverse situation there?
Well, I think the key to the game was third quarter defense, really, more than anything. I mean, down the stretch, made just enough plays to stay in front. Defense was really good, although I did think defense was really, really good in the second half. And, from everybody, really. Everybody kind of sat down and guarded and kept the ball. We were way too loose, didn't have a lot of connectivity on our switches in the first half. But the second half, we came to play.
Zach, was that Jaden a lot too? I mean, plus 24 in his
Yeah.
short minutes.
I mean, Jaden, I thought Rudy and Dante gave us great energy, out there. They were really kind of tone setters. Jaden and Dante on the ball in particular, I thought those guys were outstanding. So.
Was it communication that was the problem in the switches in the first half?
I mean, I think it was just we were too disconnected from our guys. We weren't into the ball. We were too far away from the screener. They weren't really setting a lot of them. They were kind of slipping a lot of the small stuff. They would set sometimes, certainly with the big, but yeah.
What do you think the biggest cause of the inconsistency is? I mean, you guys gave up 69 points in the first half and 46 in the second.
Just our defense, Just our defense wasn't where it needed to be in the first half. So, guys looked a little, fatigued in the first half. We needed to find our second win, and we did so.
Mentioned yesterday at practice wanting to get Mike out there for late game situations. He hits the big shot that breaks the tie. Just what effect can he have for this group right now in those situations?
It's just shame on me for not playing him out there more in all these situations. So, but that's the value of him. He can make big shots, make smart plays. Understand what it takes to close out a game. With possessions and defensive execution and everything. So.
When it comes to some of the defense, whether it's Dante, Nas at different times had some really good possessions. How much of this do you maybe bring up later and say, hey, this is what it looks like when everybody guards and really tries on that end?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's we have the ability to be a really good defensive team, and we have to expect it from everybody. And I thought tonight everybody really did a great job of guarding, and getting Brown under control was key in the second half. So we did a good job there. So
the execution on the inbounds play for the Mike 3, and then Ant takes advantage of the open floor to get to the line the next time. What do you see? What's the key to these really good late game possessions where you're getting exactly what you want versus the other ones?
I mean, just movement. Whether it's just a two-man game or just being able to get into something organized and have some movement around it. So
when the ball sticks with either Ant or Julius, is that a matter of lack of recognition there, what the defense is doing, not enough movement off the ball? What do you think it is?
I think sometimes it's just they're ISO players. And they're looking at to go to work, and I thought at times we did a really good job of moving it early. We knew that when those two guys were going to go anywhere, there was going to be heavy gaps. So I thought in the first half, a lot of our passes were like just a beat late. It was better in the second half, but I think those guys have incredible confidence in their game, and rightfully so. And they see it as a way that they're going to be able to go to work, but it's always key that they make the right play at the end of it.
Chris, Ant had no turnovers in all that time. I mean, how did you see him, I guess, handle that part of it? Even maybe some of the shots, our selection and stuff was up and down, but
it's tough to turn it over if you shoot it. So we'll take the shots. Right? You can't turn it over if you throw it at the rim. So. Yeah.
Especially with some of their players, like great shooters that maybe aren't as comfortable off the bounce.
Yeah.
Was that just something that was in the game plan? It wasn't executed?
I think, I mean, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I think it's more, how we kind of want to be, but we're trying to. I think we were trying to be a little too cute around our switches, and we just needed to kind of blow more stuff up, and that's what we talked about at halftime. It's just like guarding like there's not a ball screen coming. So.
Ant was talking the other day after Oklahoma City about how, as handling more point guard duties, some of his responsibilities may change later in the game, late game situations. He has to go get the ball more,
Yeah,
be a little more
100%.
intentional about that.
Yep.
How much has that changed?
Well, he
for
did
him
it tonight.
in those? Yeah.
He did it a couple times tonight. It was far more intentional, just going to get the ball, which was great.